என் பொண்ணோட லைஃப்ல மிகப்பெரிய டேர்னிங் பாயிண்ட்னா இவளை நான் சிஎஸ்சில டாலி கோர்ஸ் படிக்க வச்சதான்.
எஸ், எங்க இன்டர்வியூ போனாலும் வேல்யூபிள் சர்டிபிகேட்ஸ் இருக்கான்னு கேட்பாங்க. ஆனா நான் சிஎஸ்சில ஜிஎஸ்டியோட டாலி படிச்சேன். அதான் ஈஸியா ஜாப் பிடிச்சேன்.
நீங்களும் சிஎஸ்சில ஜிஎஸ்டியோட டாலி கோர்ஸ் படிங்க, ஈஸியா ஜாப் பிடிங்க.
CSE, largest tally authorized institute.
போன கிளாஸ்ல வந்து நம்ம கர்வேச்சரை பத்தி பார்த்தோம். டிஃபரன்ஷியல் கால்குலஸ், அப்ளிகேஷன்ஸ் ஆஃப் டிஃபரன்ஷியல் கால்குலஸ்ல வந்து கர்வேச்சர், வாட் இஸ் கர்வேச்சர், what is radius of curvature, what is center of curvature, and then finally circle of curvature and relationship connecting all the three. இதெல்லாம் பத்தி ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸோட நம்ம பார்த்தோம். அந்த வீடியோட லிங்க் வந்து கீழே டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் பாக்ஸ்ல போட்டிருக்கேன், அதை நீங்க பார்த்துக்கலாம். அதோடைய ஃபுல் டீடைல்ஸ் அதில் இருக்கும், எல்லாமே கான்செப்ட் ஃபுல்லாகவே அதில் இருக்கும். இன்னைக்கு நம்ம என்ன பார்க்க போறோம் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் பிட்வீன் தி கர்வேச்சர் அண்ட் ரேடியஸ் ஆஃப் கர்வேச்சர், ஷார்ட்டான ROC போட்டிருக்கேன். Then second one, curvature of a circle, how to calculate the curvature of a circle, and then the third one, problems related to radius of curvature. To strengthening the concept of radius of curvature, just I am going to solve some problems related to this one. Okay, so today we are going to discuss these three topics alone. Okay, the first one, relationship between curvature and the radius of curvature. What is curvature? Curvature is nothing but rate of bending of a curve with respect to its arc length. That's all, isn't it? It is denoted by what is curvature? Curvature is rate of bending with respect to arc length of a curve, isn't it? It's called curvature of a curve. Okay. What is radius of curvature? Already I told you it's a positive quantity. Is it like that? Let us mark the point P on the curve. Let us take the curve y equal to f of x. Let P be any point on the curve y equal to f of x. Draw a tangent. Then it touches the curve at exactly one point. Okay. Draw a inward normal of length rho. It's called radius of curvature. The center is called center of curvature, isn't it? The circle drawn using this center and radius is called circle of curvature. Okay, right? So curvature is nothing but rate of bending of a curve with respect to its arc length. Okay, then what is the relationship connecting curvature and radius of curvature? Curvature at a point is equal to 1 by radius of curvature at a point. That's all. Both are inverse. Curvature and radius of curvature are inverse to each other, right? So if you want to find out the curvature at a point to the curve y equal to f of x, it is equal to reciprocal of the radius of curvature. That's all. That is, radius of curvature at a point is already we denoted by rho. So simply we call it as curvature is equal to 1 by rho. That's all, right? Or otherwise, radius of curvature is equal to 1 by curvature of a curve at a point P. That's all. So this is the relationship connecting curvature and radius of curvature. Now I am going to discuss curvature of a circle. How to calculate the curvature of a circle? Curvature of a circle is always is equal to 1 by r. That is radius of the circle. Okay, that is we are going to prove. Right? So curvature is equal to 1 by radius of curvature. Right? Now, what is curvature of a circle? That's why we are going to find out. It will be 1 by r. Okay. Right? Right. So we are going to find out the curvature of a circle. That's why I am taking a circle. Right? Consider a circle having center at C. Okay, right? I am marking a point on the circle. A fixed point on the circle. Just now, I marked a fixed point on the circle. I let us denoted by A. Let A be a fixed point on the circle. Let P be any point on the circle. Let P be any other point on the circle. It is denoted by P. Right? So, I can draw tangent to both of these 2 points. Okay? Right? So, through the point A, I draw a tangent. Tangent is nothing but a straight line that touches the circle at exactly 1 point. Okay? Here also, I can draw a tangent through the point P. Okay? Right? So, I am taking the angle between these 2 tangents at A and B. Right? B psi. Let us take that angle between the 2 tangents B psi. Okay? Now, I am connecting these 2 points with the center. Right? So, taking the radius of circle be R. So, this will be R. This will also be an R. What can you say about this angle? What can you say about this angle? These 2 angles are equal. Okay? These 2 angles are equal. Right? So, this side is carried out here. So, these 2 angles will be equal. Right? Okay. Now, this arc length AP, I am taking this arc length AP as small s. Already, they are taking this arc length as small s. The distance arc length between the point A and B is s. Okay? Right? So, I draw a circle with center at C, having radius R, draw a circle, A be a fixed point, and P be any point on the circle, draw a tangent through these 2 points. Let us take the angle between these 2 points be R, gamma, psi. So, this angle is equal to this angle subtended at the center of the sector. Okay? CAP is a sector. Okay? Right? So, these 2 angles are equal. So, this angle will be psi. I am taking this arc length AP as S. So, now I am going to find out the relationship connecting psi, R and S. What is the relationship connecting these 3? Consider circle. Consider the circle. Right, okay. This is center. So, at the center, the angle will be 2 pi, 360 degree. Isn't it? Center at the circle. So, angle at the center of a circle is 2 pi. Let us take this radius be R. Then, what is the circumference of the circle? Let us take the circumference be S. Then, S is equal to angle at the center of the circle into radius of the circle. That is equal to 2 pi R. This is the formula to find the circumference of the circle or arc length of a semicircle or sector area. Right? So, center at the angle is 360, radius is R. So, multiplying the center at the angle, center of the angle at the center and the radius, taking the product, you can get the circumference of the circle. Consider a semicircle. Right? So, angle at the center is 180 degree. It is pi. The radius be R. Isn't it? Radius of the circle be R. Let us take that. Then what is the arc length of AB? Let us take this. So, what is the arc length of AB? Or pi into R. Angle at the center into radius. You can get the arc length of AB. Okay? That is equal to pi. Consider in a quadrant. In a quadrant means like this. Isn't it? It is a quadrant. Half, right? So what about this angle? This is 90 degree. This is R. Isn't it? This is S. Then what is S? Pi by 2 into R. So pi R by 2 is the arc length of this sector area. So in general, arc length of the sector is equal to angle at the center of the sector and radius. That brings the value of S. Therefore, what we conclude from this one, Therefore, from the diagram, what is S? Therefore, S is equal to angle at the center into R. Product of angle at the center is psi into R. Isn't it? Right? Now, differentiate with respect to S. Now, I am going to differentiate this one with respect to S. Differentiate derivative of S with respect to S will be 1, isn't it? That is equal to R. R is a constant, isn't it? R is a constant, I keep it as same. Why? Because it is the radius of the circle, it is fixed. But S is variable and also the angle S and psi are variables. R is always fixed. So, I am taking this constant as fixed. Then, what is derivative of psi with respect to S? D psi by ds. Isn't it? D psi by ds. Therefore, ds by d psi, ds by d psi equal to R. Isn't it? This is called radius of curvature. Radius of curvature. Therefore, rho is equal to R. Okay. What we need? Curvature of a circle. But I am going, I find out radius of curvature. Okay. Therefore, curvature of a circle is equal to what? 1 by rho. That is equal to 1 by r. Therefore, curvature of a circle is equal to 1 by r. That's all. Okay, right? So, radius of curvature of a circle is r. Therefore, radius of curvature circle is equal to r. So note these 2 points in your mind. Okay. Right. Let us go to solving some problems related to circle. Okay, right? That's all. Now, find the radius of curvature and curvature of x square plus y square is equal to 25 at 3 mm. So right, now I am going to find out the radius of curvature of this circle and curvature of this circle at the point 3, 4. Right? Right. So radius of curvature of a circle is nothing but r, isn't it? So now I am going to find out the radius of the circle. X square plus y square is equal to 25. This is the standard form of a circle, isn't it? With center at the origin. I read it that equation as x minus 0 the whole square plus y minus 0 the whole square equal to 5 square. Now it is in the form of x minus alpha the whole square plus y minus beta the whole square equal to r square, where alpha and beta are the center of the circle and having radius r. Right? This is the general form of circle having radius at the, having center at the origin, radius 5 units, okay? So center. So இந்த சர்க்கிள் எப்படி என்ன ஃபார்மட்ல இருக்கும்? Isn't it? So this is the equation of the circle, center at the origin 0, having radius 5 units. Okay, right? So from the equation we know what is radius. Radius equal to, so center of the circle 0, and having radius equal to 5. Already we know radius of the circle is r. So radius of curvature is equal to 5. Okay. Right? Then curvature is equal to 1/5. That's all. So here the point is not necessary to you. Why? Because radius of curvature of a circle is entirely same throughout the curve. எந்த ஒரு பாயிண்ட்ல எடுத்து you can check the radius of curvature at any point on the circle, the result will be the radius. Isn't it? So radius of curvature and curvature is independent about the point. So need not give the point 3, 4. Okay, right? It is in general any point on the circle, radius of curvature remains same. That is equal to radius. Okay, so radius of curvature is equal to 5. Curvature is reciprocal of the radius of curvature. Therefore, curvature of a circle is 1/5 at the point 3, 4. Not only at the point, in the point la mattum kedaiyadhu, any point on the circle, radius of curvature is remains same, and also curvature. Okay, right? That's all. Second one, find the radius of curvature and curvature of x square plus y square minus 4x minus 6y plus 10 equal to 0. Right? Already we know this is the equation of the circle. Why? Because the coefficient of x square is equal to coefficient of y square. In a circle, coefficient of x square is same as coefficient of y square. Both should be equal. And also there is no xy term in this equation. So என்னெல்லாம் condition ஒரு general conic equation, it should be a circle, then coefficient of x square is equal to coefficient of y square. ஒரு conic வந்து circle define பண்ணனும்னா ரெண்டோட coefficients எப்படி இருக்கணும், ஈக்குவலா இருக்கும். coefficient of x square is equal to coefficient of y square. And then xy term, coefficient of xy equal to 0. That is the absence of xy term. ரெண்டுமே இருக்கணும் அவ்வளவுதான். Right? So general equations என்ன சொல்லுவோம், x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus equal to 0 is the general form of equation of circle with center at c minus g comma minus f and having radius equal to root of g square plus f square minus c is the radius of the circle. Okay, right? So now I am going to find out the radius of curvature and curvature of this circle. How I am identifying this given equation as circle? Because coefficient of x square and coefficient of y square both are same, and then there is no xy term in this equation, so it represents a circle. So finding the radius, that is the radius of curvature. Okay, so from the equation, so from the equation 2g equal to what, minus 4, 2f equal to minus 6, c is equal to 10. From that g is equal to minus 2 and f is equal to minus 3, c is equal to 10. Okay, therefore what is the center? Center is minus g comma minus f, that is equal to c of 2 comma 3, and radius is root of g square plus f square minus c, that is equal to root of, what is g square, 4 plus f square 9 minus c 10. So root of 9 plus 13 minus 10, that is equal to root 3 is the radius. Therefore, radius of curvature is equal to root 3. Curvature is equal to 1 by root 3. That's all for this problem. So no need to apply the radius of curvature formula. What is the formula for radius of curvature? In general, if y equal to f of x be any curve, then radius of curvature at a point is denoted by rho is equal to 1 plus y1 square the whole power 3 by 2 by y2. What is y1? dy by dx. What is y2? d square y by dx square. After find out y1 value of y1 and y2 at a particular point and substitute it here, you can get the value of rho. Okay? Here we can directly find out the radius of curvature through its radius. Okay, that's all. Okay. Next one, same like that. Find the radius of curvature and curvature of 2x square plus 2y square plus 2x minus 5y plus 1 equal to 0. Right? Again, look at that. Look at this equation. Coefficient of x square is equal to coefficient of y square. Both are equal, and there is no xy term, so it represents the equation of circle. So, but it is not in standard. To make it into standard form, divide it by 2. Right? So, dividing this equation by 2, it will be x square plus y square plus x plus x minus 5 by 2y plus 1 by 2 equal to 0. Therefore, what is 2g? 2g is 1. 2f is equal to minus 5 by 2. C is equal to 1 by 2. G is equal to 1 by 2 and f is equal to minus 5 by 4, and then C is already 1 by 2. So what is radius of curvature? What we are going to find out at first? Radius of curvature. So radius of curvature is nothing but radius, that is equal to root of g square plus f square minus c, that is equal to root of, what is g? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 the whole square plus minus 5 by 4 the whole square minus 1 by 2, that is equal to root of 1 by 2 the whole square means 1 by 4 plus 25 by 16 minus 1 by 2. I am taking 16 as LCM. So this will be 4 plus 25 minus 8 times. What is that value? 29 minus 8, 21. Root of 21 by 16. That can be written as root 21 by 4. Therefore, radius of curvature rho is equal to root 21 by 4. Curvature is equal to 1 by rho, that is equal to 4 by root 21. That's all. So, for a given circle equation, we can find out radius from the equation through this formula, that is the radius of curvature. Taking the reciprocal of the radius of curvature, you can get the curvature of the circle. Okay. That's all. So, next one. So third one, I am going to solve some problems related to radius of curvature based on the formula rho is equal to 1 plus y1 square the whole power 3 by 2 by y2, right? The first one, find the radius of curvature for y equal to e power x at 0, 1. So now I am going to find the radius of curvature for the curve y equal to e power x at the point 0, 1. இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் இதே இது மாற்றி என்ன பண்ணலாம், கேட்கலாம் எப்படி கேட்கலாம்னா find the radius of curvature for y equal to e power x where the curve cuts the y axis இப்படி கேட்கலாம் or find the radius of curvature for y equal to e power x at x equal to 0. So they may ask any one of these three forms. Find the radius of curvature of y equal to e power x at 0, 1 or where the curve cuts y axis. The curve cuts the y axis. What is the meaning for curve cuts the y axis? A curve cut at the y axis means at the point x equal to 0. That is the indirect meaning of that one. Isn't it? Consider a graph. This is x, this is y. A curve y equal to f of x cuts the y axis. This is y equal to f of x curve. It cuts the y axis. At this point, the coordinate of x will be 0, y will be anything like that, isn't it? So, right? That's all. So, substitute x equal to 0 here, it will be e power 0. So, value of y is equal to e power 0. E power 0 is 1. Therefore, you can get the point 0, 1. That's all. Right? That's all. So, these are all three different forms of asking the same problem, right? Y equal to e power x, right? Right. So this is in the form of y equal to f of x type. So I am going to take this formula to solve this problem, right? So y equal to e power x. So what is y1? Differentiate this with respect to x, you can get y1. So equal to y1 is also e power x. So y1 at the point 0, 1 is equal to, put x equal to 0 and y equal to 1 here. So it will be e power 0, that is equal to 1. Therefore y1 equal to 1. And what is y2? Differentiating y1 with respect to x, you can get y2. That is equal to e power, derivative of e power x is again e power x. So y2 at the point 0, 1 is equal to e power 0, that is same as 1. So y2 is also 1. So directly radius of curvature is equal to rho, applying the formula 1 plus, what is y1? y1 is 1. So 1 square, the whole power 3 by 2 by y2. y2 is also 1. That is equal to what? 2 power 3 by 2. That is equal to 2 root 2. That is the radius of curvature for this curve. Second problem. Second problem. Find the radius of curvature for y equal to 4 sin x at x equal to 8. Okay. So this is also in the form of y equal to f of x. So to find the radius of curvature, I can apply this form. Okay, right? So y is equal to 4 sin x. Therefore, differentiate with respect to x, you can get y will become y1. That is equal to 4 into sin x will be cos x. So y1 at the point x equal to pi by 2 is what? 4 into cos pi by 2. That is equal to 4 into 0 equal to 0. So y1 is equal to 0. Then what is y2? Differentiate this with respect to x. y1 will be y2. That is equal to 4 into cos x will be minus sin x. So y2 at the point x equal to pi by 2 equal to minus 4 into sin pi by 2. What is sin into 1? So minus 4 into 1, that is equal to minus 4. This is the value of y2 at the point. So after find out y1 and y2, apply this formula rho is equal to 1 plus y1 square is will be 0, the whole power 3 by 2 by minus 4. It is equal to 1 by minus 4. Already radius of curvature is a positive 1, so I am taking the plus value alone for radius of curvature. Okay, so no need to take the negative value. It is always a positive quantity. Right? So radius of curvature was equal to 1 by 4 for this one. For this one, right? That's all. Next one. Third one. find the radius of curvature for y equal to 4 sin x minus sin 2x at x equal to y bit. Right? Again, it is in the form of y equal to f of x type. So I am going to use this formula to find the radius of curvature. So y is equal to what? 4 sin x minus sin 2x. Therefore, differentiate with respect to x, it will be y1. Y will be y1. So sin x will be cos x. So 4 into cos x minus sin 2x will be cos 2x into 2. I am taking that 2 here. Okay, sin 2x will be cos 2x into derivative of 2x will be 2 into 2. It is in the front. Okay, so 4 cos 2x minus 2 cos 2x. So now y1 at the point x equal to pi bit is equal to what? 4 into cos 90 cos pi by 2 minus 2 into cos 2 into pi bit is equal to 4 into cos 90 will be 0 minus 2 into strike out these two with 2 cos pi is minus 1. Okay, value of sin pi is equal to 0 and cos pi is equal to minus 1. Okay, so this will be 0 plus 2, so that is equal to 2. So y1 is equal to 2 at the point. Again, to find y2, differentiate this one with respect to x. So y1 will be y2 and cos x will be minus sin x. So 4 into minus sin x minus 2 into cos 2x will be minus sin 2x into 2x will be 2. Okay, so that is equal to minus 4 sin x minus minus will be plus 2 into 2 will be 4 sin 2x. Okay, then go for finding the value of y2 at the point x equal to pi by 2 is equal to minus 4 sin pi by 2 plus 4 sin 2 into pi by 2, isn't it? Minus 4 into, what is sin 90? It is 1 plus 4 into, you can cancel that 2 with 2. Sin pi, what is the value of sin pi? Sin pi is 0. So this will be 0, the value is minus 4. So value of y2 at x equal to pi by 2 is minus 4. So now, what is the formula for rho? Rho is equal to 1 plus y1 square the whole power 3 by 2 by y2. That is equal to 1 plus 2 square the whole power 3 by 2 by minus 4. That is equal to 1 plus 4 the whole power 3 by 2 by minus 4. That is equal to 5 power 3 by 2 by minus 4. That is equal to minus 5 root 5 by 4. So always we are taking positive values radius of curvature. So it will be 5 root 5 by 4. That's all. 5 power 3 by 2 is 5 root 5. That's all. Right? So taking the positive value as radius of curvature. So rho is equal to 5 root 5 by 4. That's all. Next one. Find the radius of curvature for xy equal to c square at c comma c. Right? Already we know xy is equal to c square is a formula for rectangular hyperbola, isn't it? Right? No need to check that. No need to find out the name of the equation. Right? Now it is in xy is equal to c square. Right? How can we make it into this y equal to f of x form? I want the equation in y equal to f of x form. So the given equation is x is equal to c square. I rewrite that equation as y equal to c square by x. Now this equation in the form of y equal to f of x. Y equal to some function of x. Okay. Right? So for my convenient, I write this equation into y equal to f of x form. So I am going to find out the radius of curvature at the point c comma c. Right? Directly differentiate with respect to x, but y will be y1 equal to 1 by x. What is the derivative of 1 by x? minus 1 by x square. General 1 by x power n. What is the derivative of 1 by x power n? What is the derivative of 1 by x power n? Minus n by x power n plus 1. Right? For example, 1 by x cube. What is the derivative of 1 by x cube? Minus 3. Minus n is here, so it will be minus n. So 3 is here, so it will be minus 3 by x to the power, add 1 to the power. So 3 plus 1, 4. Right? That's all. Same like that. So c square is a constant. I write it as same. What is the derivative of 1 by x? Minus 1 by x square. Right? So now y1 at the point c comma c is equal to minus c square by, what is the value of x at the point c? So put c square, that is equal to minus 1. So value of y1 at c comma c is minus 1. Now again going to differentiate this as equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Again differentiate with respect to x patterna. Y1 will be y2 equal to minus c square is constant. Now 1 by x square. Apply the same formula. What is the derivative of 1 by x square? Minus 2 by x to the power 2 plus 1, 3, x cube. So minus 2 by x cube. Right? That is equal to 2c square by x cube is the value of y2. So what is y2? At the point c comma c, 2c square by c cube. Substitute value of x as c. So that is equal to 2 by c. This is the value of y2 at the point. So after find out y1 and y2, substitute this formula to get the radius of curvature. Right? So radius of curvature is equal to 1 plus, what is y1? Minus 1. Minus 1 square, the whole power 3 by 2 by y2. Is 2 by c. Is it right? That is equal to 1 plus minus 1 square will be 1. The whole power 3 by 2 by 2 by c. That is equal to 2 power 3 by 2 into this will be reciprocal to it. Right? So this will be transformed into c by 2. Right? What is the value of 2 power 3 by 2? 2 root 2 into c by 2. These two cancel each other. Right? C into root 2 is the value of radius of curvature to the curve at the point c comma c. That's all. Right? Find the radius of curvature from the curve. Root x plus root y equal to 1 at 1 by 4 comma 1 by 4. How to find the radius of curvature for the curve root x plus root y equal to 1 at 1 by 4 comma 1 by 4. Now again it is not in the form of y equal to f of x, isn't it? First you make it into y equal to f of x form. That's why I keep root y into left hand side and then taking that root x into right hand side. So 1 minus root x. Okay. Squaring on both sides. Squaring. Both sides put up. Root y will be y. 1 minus root x the whole square. Apply the formula for a minus b the whole square. A square plus b square minus 2 into a into b. Right? Therefore, what is y? 1 plus x root x square will be x minus 2 into root x. Okay, so I transform this given equation into y equal to f of x form. Right? Now I am going to find out the radius of curvature of this curve at the point 1 by 4 comma 1 by 4. Right? So I will call it as equation number 1. Right? So right, differentiate 1 with respect to x, it will be y1, that is equal to 1 will be 0 and x will be 1 minus 2 into root x. What is the derivative of root x? 1 by 2 root x. Right? 1 by 2 root x. That's all. So shall I cancel these two? That is equal to 1 minus 1 by root x. So I am going to find out the value of y1 at the point 1 by 4 comma 1 by 4. Okay? By substituting x equal to 1 by 4 here. So 1 minus 1 by root of 1 by 4. 1 minus 1 by 1 by 2. Root of 1 by 4 is 1 by 2. It will be reciprocal to each other, right? So 1 minus 2, that is equal to minus 2. So value of y1 is minus 1. Right? Then to find y2, differentiate this y1 with respect to x, you can get y2. Then differentiate with respect to x, but y2 equal to, this one will be 0 minus, it is in the form of 1 by root x dash, that is equal to 1 by x power 1 by 2 rho dash. Right? Already we know the formula 1 by x power n. What is the derivative of 1 by x power n? Minus n by x power n plus 1. Therefore 1 by x power 1 by 2 dash is equal to what? Minus 1 by minus n. N is here, n is 1 by 2. X to the power 1 by 2 plus 1, it is 3 by 2. So this can be rewritten as 1 by minus 1 by 2 into x power 3 by 2. So I write it directly. Right? I write this value directly here. So what? That is the value of minus 1 by 2 into x power 3 by 2. Right? That's all. So that is equal to what? Minus into minus plus 1 by 2 into, what is x power 3 by 2? X into root x. This is y2. Now I am going to find out the value of y2 at the point 1 by 4 comma 1 by 4. So y2 at 1 by 4 comma 1 by 4 is equal to, what is the value? 2 into, what is the value of x? 1 by 4 into root of 1 by 4. What is this value? 1 by 2 into 1 by 4 into 1 by 2. Root of 1 by 4 will be 1 by 2. I cancel these two. Okay, this 4 goes to the numerator, so it will be 4. So value of y2 is 4. So value of y1 at the point 1 by 4 comma 1 by 4 is minus 1 and y2 is 4. Apply the same formula, rho is equal to 1 plus y1 square power 3 by 2. Therefore, what is rho? 1 plus y1 square minus 1 square, the whole power 3 by 2 by 4. That is equal to 1 plus 2 minus 1 square is 1 or 3 by 2 by 4. That is equal to 2 power 3 by 2 by 4. That is equal to 2 root 2 by 4. I strike out these 2 with 4, 2. That is equal to root 2 by 2. That 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. These 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. I strike out 1 root 2 with that. So the answer will be 1 by root 2 is the value of radius of curvature. Okay, and that's all. So radius of curvature for the curve at the point 1 by 4 comma 1 by 4 is 1 by root 2. That's all. And then show that the radius of curvature for the catenary curve y equal to c into cos h of x by c is y square by c. right? For the curve at any point. Okay. So that the radius of curvature of the catenary at any point to the curve is y square by c. Radius of curvature at any point for the catenary y square, y equal to c into cos h x by c is y square by c, right? So already this curve is in the form of y equal to f of x. So to find the radius of curvature, we can use this formula. So I am going to find out the value of y1 and y2 and then apply this formula, right? So differentiate this given curve with respect to x. So y1 equal to c is constant, we keep it as same. What is the derivative of cos h x by c? Sin h x by c into what is the derivative of x by c? X with respect to x is 1 by c, right? I strike out this c with this c. So that is equal to sin h of x by c. This is y1, right? Then what is y2? y2 is equal to derivative of once again difference with respect to x, cos h x by c into derivative of x by c will be x will be 1, so 1 by c. That's equal to 1 by c cos h x by c. This is the value of y2, right? That's all. So I find out the value of y1 and y2. I substitute this formula rho is equal to 1 plus y1 square by y1 square power 3 by 2 by y2, right? So that is equal to 1 plus y1 square. What is y1? Sin h square x by c, the whole power 3 by 2 by y2, 1 by c into cos h x by c, isn't it? What is the value of 1 plus sin h square x by c? We know that cos h square x minus sin square x is equal to 1. This is the direct formula, right? Cos h square x. Already we know cos square x plus sin square x equal to 1 in trigonometry, isn't it? In hyperbolic function, the same formula is changed into cos h square x minus sin h square x equal to 1. It is in hyperbolic form, right? So therefore, what is the value of cos h square x? 1 plus sin h square x, right? So apply this result here. 1 plus sin h square x by c will be cos h square x by c. So cos h square x by c, the whole power 3 by 2 by this c goes to the numerator into c, and cos h x by c, right? That's all equal. We can cancel this square with this square, right? This will be cos h cube x by 3. This c comes into the front, okay, right? Cos h cube x by c by cos h x by c, isn't it, right? I strike out this one with this cos h x by c, it will be square. That is equal to c into cos h square x by c, right? This is how. But what we want to prove, radius of curvature is y square by c. What is the given equation? Y equal to c into cos h x by c, isn't it? Given. So given curve is this. From this, take the c into left hand side, y by c equal to cos h x by c, isn't it? That's all. Substitute cos h x by c by y by c here. So c into y by c the whole square, isn't it? What is the value of cos h square x by c? It is taken from the given curve. So y by c the whole square, right? So that is equal to, therefore rho is equal to c into y square by c square. You can cancel 1c with c. That is equal to y square by c equal to rho. That's all. So radius of curvature at any point of the catenary curve is rho is equal to y square by c. That's all. Find the radius of curvature at any point x comma y on the curve right. So radius of curvature at any point x comma y on the curve y equal to 1 by 2 a into e power x by a plus e power minus x by a. Right, okay. So before going to the problem, we know two formulas based on hyperbolic function. What is cos hx? What is the formula for cos hx? E power x cos h ax. Okay. Cos h ax is equal to e power ax plus e power minus ax by 2 is the formula for cos h ax. Therefore, cos h x by a equal to what? E power x by a plus e power minus x by a by 2. Right? Just I replace this ax by x by a. So e power x by a plus e power minus x by a by 2. Right? Look at here. I write this formula as a into e power x by a plus e power minus x by a by 2. I can rewrite this formula into this type. That is equal to a into, what is this formula? This is the value of cos h x by a. Right? What is the difference between this problem with the previous problem? What is the previous problem? Here, what is the problem solved in the previous one? C into cos h x by c. What is the value of rho? Isn't it? Right? Okay. In the previous problem, we solved this one. Y equal to c into cos h x by c equal to rho equal to 1 y square by c. Radius of curvature of this curve at any point is rho is equal to y square by c. Just you replace c by a, you can get this problem. So just you replace this c by a and proceed the same previous problem, you can get the answer. So what is the answer for this problem? Rho is equal to y square by you replace c by a. That's all. So answer for this problem will be rho is equal to y square by a. That is the answer formula. You have to try it. You can try it, right? Then find the radius of curvature at any point x comma y on y is equal to c into log secant x by c. Right? So find the radius of curvature at any point to this curve. Right? So this is already in the form of y equal to some function of x. So I can directly use the same formula. So I am going to find out y1 and y2. So what is y1? Differentiate this curve with respect to x, you can get y1. So y will be y1 c into, what is the derivative of log secant x by c? 1 by secant of x by c into, what is the derivative of secant x by c? Secant x by c into tan x by What is the derivative of x by c with respect to x? 1 by c. That's all. Right? C is constant. I keep it as same. Log of x secant x by c. Derivative of log will be 1 by x. So 1 by secant x by c. Derivative of secant x by c will be secant x by c into tan x by c. And then derivative of tan x by c will be 1 by c. So I strike out this c with this c. And this secant x by c with this secant x by c. So what is this value? Tan of x by c is the value of y1. And then again differentiate y1 with respect to x, you can get y2. What is y2? Differentiate tan x by c with respect to x, it will be secant square x by c, and the derivative of x by c will be, x will be 1, so 1 by c. Right? That's all. So this is the value of y2. Right? Substitute these two values in this formula, you can get radius of curvature is equal to 1 plus, what is y1? Tan. So tan square x by c, the whole power 3 by 2 by 1 by c into, what is y2? 1 by c into secant square x by c. That's all. This c goes to the numerator, so c into, what is 1 plus tan square theta? Secant square theta. Here is secant square x by c, the whole power 3 by 2 by secant square x by c. You can strike out this square, this 1 by 2 with this 2, so it will be c into secant cube x by c by secant square x by c. Now I can strike out this secant with this fully. That is equal to c into secant x by c is the value of rho. That's all. Then next problem. Find the radius of curvature at any point x, y on the curve y is equal to ax by a plus x. Show that 2 into rho by a, the whole power 2 by 3 equal to x by y the whole square plus y by x the whole square. Right? So I am going to find out the radius of curvature at any point x, y on the curve y equal to ax by a plus x. Also show that 2 rho by a the whole power 2 by 3 is equal to x by y the whole square plus y by x the whole square. Right? Solution. What is the given curve? Y equal to ax by a plus x. Isn't it? Right? It is already in the form of y equal to f of x. So shall I directly differentiate it? Okay. So differentiate this one with respect to x, it will be y1. Y will be y1, and then apply u by v rule formula. So a plus x the whole square. Then they keep the denominator, and what is the derivative of the numerator? Ax with respect to x will be a minus numerator into derivative of the denominator. So a will be 0, x will be 1. So derivative by denominator square of the denominator. That's all. Right? Multiply this a inside the bracket will be a square plus ax minus ax by a plus x the whole square. These plus x minus x cancel each other. So a square by a plus x the whole square is y1. Right?